Talk, shop, pop, movies.
Ahoy there, this is Derek, the convicted cinephile, and on my channel I like to talk, shop, and pop open, that is, movies and physical media. Today I have a couple free hours of time, so I thought I would do some thriftings. So I'm going to the only Big Lots within like half an hour of my house. There's only two in the state of Minnesota. The other one is like an hour away from this one at least. So I'm at the Big Lots. Right over there is where there normally would be a Spirit Halloween. So that time of year I come here more often. But I'm going to hit up Salvation Army, maybe Cheapo, couple of Savers, a half-price books, all within the next couple hours. And by the end of it, hopefully I have something to show you, because I always have really good luck thrifting. So let's see what places have. Well, I already spent about as much as I was planning on spending the whole day just at Big Lots, so that's terrifying. Right now I am at Salvation Army / Cheapo, which last time I went into Cheapo, and it was the only time, everything was super expensive. But since I'm here and they're in the same building, I figured, what the crap. Yeah, Cheapo's ridiculous. Unless you're going there for something extremely specific, it's more expensive than just buying things from 90% of other retailers. I'm just walking around the front of the building, which is where the Salvation Army is. Hopefully they have something fun there. If not, I've already spent like 50 bucks on shit, so, you know, not the end of the world. And I have like 4 other stores to go to. The sad thing about that Salvation Army is that it used to be my Toys R Us. I did end up getting one VHS tape there though. Now we are at Savers. Hopefully the first of 2 Savers I will be getting to today. That Savers had a dangerous selection of VHS. Luckily, I am good at withholding. I am now at half-price books, so let's hope maybe I can find like a format that I watch on occasion. had to take a slight break I'm having some luck everywhere, and I'll explain more later, but I had to pick up this thing. He was walking on the side of the road. And we're going to go into the second Saver store and see what we can find, right, buddy? Yeah. Well, that last Savers didn't have anything. Yes, I'm back at home now, you can tell. But I'll show you what I got, minus the VHSs, which were like 4, nothing crazy, that I picked up. We'll get more into those later, because I have to hide them just in case I need them for next week's VHS battle on Bob's Blu-rays channel. I was lucky enough to be one of the victors yesterday evening. Well, let's look at stuff. I have to do these first because I promised my kid once I'm done recording this he can have one, because I found these for him. This is all from Big Lots. I also don't want him to know I got 6 of them, because I want to give him one of them now and give him the rest of them as like prizes or something. So this was a successful Big Lots trip. Probably the most successful I've ever had, to be honest. Okay. They have these Marvel Legends retro 3 1/4 inch action figures. They sell them at Target and everywhere else. They're usually like $10 a piece. On Amazon, some of them are like $7.99. And they're adorable, but I don't want to pay $10 for them. I love the packaging though. And they had them each for $5, so I grabbed one of each. They have a thing. I love the old fashion artwork and all that. Damn right. See, I'm glad I have a ring light, but then it just like reflects so bad. I hate it. So yeah, comes with like a little cutout card on each one. We got a Green Goblin, all good characters too. We got a Black Widow. I'm speaking quietly just in case he's listening. I have a Thor. I have a black costume Spider-Man, which I think is the one I'm going to give him first, because he's really into Spider-Man more so than anything at the moment. And they had a Black Panther. That was all of them they had. I got one of each one at a very reasonable price. A lot of times their toys are like, hey, it's this much, but it's like the same as it would have been at Target. So whatever. I got 2 movies, and you're welcome. I bet you're welcome. Thank you. There we go. That's the right one. To Huck, my boy, from Huck's Pop Culture Cafe, of course, because one of these is the reason I even went there in the first place. This one, though, very interesting sci-fi movie that I know Tim likes, Midnight Special, with Michael Shannon. I need to watch this one again. I saw it once. It's kind of a slow-paced, slow-burn sci-fi movie from a handful of years ago, but for $5, I thought it was a good deal. I looked it up. It sells for like $15 on Amazon, so $5 ain't bad. And this is the reason I went there. Finally, I got a 4K while thrifting. They had Pixar's Onward, and I love Onward, and so does my son and my wife. This is one of our favorite like family movies that we all fell in love with together. We saw it before the world ended, with COVID in theaters. This was like his first favorite movie he saw in theaters. $8.99 for this, not bad for a Disney 4K, especially of a movie that I actually like. I'll take this over essentially any other Pixar movie of the past several years. I know that's probably a weird take, but that's where I am. I love Onward. I had to take a break because I ran the Spider-Man figure up to my kid, and he was like, whatever. Kids. Don't ever buy him anything. Really? I'm hiding all the rest of them. The only other store I bought anything cool at is Half Price Books. And they had a lot of cool stuff. If I was an actual VHS collector, like hardcore, I would have spent hundreds of dollars at this store today. They had a ridiculous amount of stuff. And I'll show a clip here. In their glass case, they actually had horror movies. They had a handful of the original Paramount Friday the 13th releases. They had an Evil Dead 2. They had a really old Texas Chainsaw Massacre I couldn't get a great look at in their case, but they had a good handful of like $30+ per tape VHSs there, which is why I don't buy them, because I can't watch them and they're $30. But they were awesome to see nonetheless. And even the other ones they had everywhere else, they had some kick-ass stuff. Let's put it that way. I did not buy any VHS there because, like I said, they're smart enough to actually look prices up. It's not like you got to luck out and go to like a Goodwill or a Savers or whatever you have, and hope you stumble across an original Friday the 13th VHS for $1. Otherwise, you're never going to find one that cheap. But I did buy a couple cool things. I got 2 movies, both steelbooks, and a collectible because hashtag Collectors Club. Merch available on our Teespring store. And by Teespring, I mean TeePublic. Scratch that, reverse it. Here we go. Okay, I'll put my steelbooks. I'm going to take the price tags off quick. All right, and the price tags are off. Yeah, just 2 random steelbooks I happened to find. They had some cool stuff at the store. You know, they had their Criterion, some pretty interesting steelbooks that I found, some of which I didn't get footage of. There was a lot of weird people there, and it was busy, including myself as one of them. So I didn't get a lot of footage. I just got some like little quick shots of things. And it's just annoying to shoot in stores, let's be honest. You feel weird doing it. But I grabbed, it's just a Blu-ray, but I don't have this movie on physical, and this is much better than the 4K steelbook, of Space Jam. Everybody get up. It's time to slam now. We got a real jam going now. Welcome to the Space Jam. Take your chance. Do your dance at the Space Jam. All right. But yeah, that's a cool steelbook. Like I said, much cooler looking than the fugly 4K one they came out with. So for, I think it was $5. I'll take that. That was a good deal for $5. And then these 2 movies I have, but this is a sealed Blu-ray of the Anchorman movies. They're both in here. And I have them both. I love the first one. Second one I could live without. But I figured, hey, I'll save one space on the shelf by getting this. And then I can do away with my standard copies. And brand new steelbook. I think this was $7.99. So that was reasonable enough for 2 movies for me. The last thing I got, I will unbox a tad. Because it's in the box, but it's not like brand new in the box. So give me a second. Okay. Got it all set up. It is a statue. I don't buy a lot of statues because I have no room for them. But I've always loved this series of statues. Hello, thing. It is the Batman, like black and white series of statues. There's like a gajillion of these things. So that's what he looks like right there. I used to have one of these, I thought, forever ago. I don't remember. But this is a I can read. Greg Capullo, artist. One. There we go. See, there he is. Cool stuff. I got it for $25. It's in very good shape. Nothing's missing. Nothing's chipped off of it. I looked it up on Amazon. This thing is going for $250, brand new. So I figured $25 for a cool Batman statue. That's originally $250. I can take that. I'm just double checking that it looks good. Yeah, this piece is like bent slightly. Otherwise, it's like flawless. There, I fixed it. So there it is. Little Batman. These are cool. Yeah, one of these little batarangs was bent, but they were all there. Kind of looks like he has Wolverine claws if you hit the right angle. And the base comes off. It's a little bat symbol. But yeah, I really like these black and white ones. And for 10% of the brand new price, I figured, what the hell? Holy deals, Batman, Robin would say. I'm tired. I've been driving around in like 90-degree weather for like 4 hours. So sorry for my not so enthusiasm at the moment. But like I said, I didn't get much. I got, I think, 4 VHS tapes I don't want to show yet, but I will hopefully show next week or at some point. 4 movies, a 4K and 2 steelbooks and a Blu-ray, and a Batman statue for a fairly reasonable amount of money, and 6 Marvel Legends 3 3/4 inch action figures. So hey, Collectors Club for the win, right? Once again, my name is Derek, the Convicted Cinephile. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit up the TeePublic store, that's the correct name of it. Get yourself a Collectors Club shirt or a Convicted Cinephile shirt. Because, you know, why not? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Talk, shop, pop, movies.